Hello, my name is Special Agent Luke Holguin. I'm currently a junior at Xavier Prep High School, and I'm here for the position about the Vice President for Brebeuf House. I've done some research about some information that will be requested during this interview, so I've come prepared. Starting off with what I think makes me the best candidate for the job. I believe that the attention to the minute details, the smallest details, is probably the most vital part of the position. So as somebody who's running for an executive position in the House, I believe that should be taken a step further, hence why I've even dressed like an executive, because I think it's important to take those roles seriously. But let's move on to my experience in leadership and service. So some of my experience goes as recently as helping cater with the pasta dinner, but I've also done it from a religious perspective. As I'm currently in confirmation class, I volunteered time and time again to help be an usher at mass services. But that's not all. I've also been an ASB president in my middle school, so I know what it's like to plan events, especially rallies. Next up with goals that I have planned for within the House of Brebeuf. Starting off with goal number 1 is that should the time come when new information is coming to be presented, I want to make sure that we're all on the same page and that nobody is confused about what we have planned for coming up. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is that should anybody have an idea that they want to present forth to us, I want to make sure that their ideas will be taken into account and possibly used in the next rally. Maybe not the next rally, but possibly one in the future, or just another House meeting. Next up with how I want to make our House better. I've noticed that we have an underwhelming performance in our participation in the rallies. So as your Vice President, I'll do my utmost to bring that up, because I believe that that's the foundation of how we get points to win the House Cup, besides wearing our shirts every Friday. So that's how I'll try to make our House better. Finally, with my concrete goals for Xavier, I believe that as the student body, I want to make sure that we're supporting the Saints from a sports perspective. So whether that be track, volleyball, basketball, I want to make sure that they're all well supported and that we're cheering them on just as equally as the next. And then I also want to make sure that we include a safe environment, because if that's not set in stone, then what's the point? But I've checked, this is all the time that I've been allotted for. So thank you for your time. Come election day, don't forget to vote Luke Holguin as your next Brebeuf Vice President, and have a good night.